What's another word for tall?
Giant.
Giant.
Giant gooner. Giant gooner.
Gonzalez?
Giant.
Yeah, it's Giant Gonzalez. What's going on, WWE fans, and welcome back to the Hardcore and the Casual podcast. I'm your host, Justin, and on today's episode, I am joined by Tyler and Jake.
Yo.
And it has been a while since we had a podcast where we actually sat down and talked, and we're still not going to do something like that today. I have a bunch of things that I want to ask you guys. We're going to make a bunch of shorts out of it. Maybe you guys have seen some of our MMA content. We did a bunch of shorts for our MMA portion of the channel. I put those out. They've been doing really good, so maybe you guys want to see the full-length version for WWE. Check out the shorts. Check out this version if you're watching the shorts. Whatever you want to do. So, I have a bunch of categories for you guys, and my mic level is still fucked up. Yeah.
What's your favorite category, Tyler? I think it might be when we go with titles and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you the first category so you can kind of get a feel for what this is going to be? Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna need some responses here, guys. I'm gonna need some.
I was waiting for the right-hand man to respond first.
I'm gonna need some activity on
That's
this.
what happens when you get to sit there. That's your spot.
No.
You're the middle.
Sitting at the right hand of the host. You gotta carry some weight to. You can't just sit there like a fucking ball of wax.
That's what I am.
Because if I'm answering first every time, I'm all the way over here. I'm south of the border.
South of the
wake up.
border with me. Okay, so our first category. I'm gonna need you both to create a movie using WWE superstars. So, you're going to have your lead, your love interest, your best friend / sidekick, and the villain. So, whenever you guys are ready, I'm going to need you both to choose a lead to your movie. Go for it.
Oh, like this is like on the fly?
On the fly.
The lead to my movie.
A lead to your movie. In the WWE, it can be man or woman. You're going to have a lead, a love interest, a best friend / sidekick, and a villain. So who's going to be your lead?
Wait, go through what are the rules one more time? I want to plot this out.
Okay, there's the lead, there's the love interest, there's the best friend / sidekick, and then there's the villain.
Okay.
So, who is going to be your lead to this movie?
My lead is going to be Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan?
Yes.
Who's your lead for your movie?
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Okay.
I'm going devious.
Now, Liv Morgan is your lead. Who is going to be your love interest for Liv Morgan in this movie?
You already know it's going to be my boy Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom? All right. We get Dirty Dom in a movie. I'm
They got to get a movie for this.
Who's going to be your love interest for Randy Orton?
Alexa Bliss.
Okay, well, there's been some
I know what I'm doing when I get home.
Oh, God. All right. The best friend / sidekick. Who is going to be your best friend to Liv Morgan in this movie? Or sidekick to Liv Morgan. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to make sense towards WWE. It could just be anything you want.
In my mind.
Yeah.
You know
if you want to go first.
Tiffy time.
Tiffy?
Ooh.
Tiffy is going to be your best friend to Randy Orton?
No, I thought...
No, you're doing your movie. He's doing his movie.
What?
You're both doing separate
fuck his
movies.
movie.
Yeah, your lead is Randy Orton.
Uh-huh.
The love interest is Alexa Bliss. Who's your best friend to the lead?
Oh, okay. Not what I was understanding.
All right. Well, now that you understand it, give it a second. Think about it. Jake, do you have your answer? Who's Liv Morgan's?
Her best friend's going to be Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon is going to be the best friend / sidekick.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Randy Orton's
It's all going to come full
best
circle.
friend / sidekick.
I don't want to do it, but give me Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan over here.
Now we have our villain of the movie. So your lead is Liv Morgan. Your lead is Randy Orton. Who is going to be the villain of the movie?
The villain in my movie is going to be Triple H.
Triple H.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right. The lead so the villain to your movie, Randy Orton's the lead. Who's going to be the villain of your movie?
I wanted it to be Triple H.
You don't get to pick that now. He already picked that.
I'm going to go with Cena.
Cena? Okay. What kind of movie is this going to be? You get to pick any category of movie. Romance, a comedy, whatever you want it to be. An action movie.
Mine's going to be a little bit of a mix of everything, but if I had to say, it'd be like a drama. The movie's going to be rated X.
Rated X?
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be very, very violent.
Very graphic.
It's going to be very very graphic.
A lot of people are going to like that, considering your cast.
Liv Morgan and Dom are going to be very much in love, and Stephanie McMahon's, for some whatever reason, is going to be best friends with Liv Morgan. It's going to be a happy world. And then Triple H comes in and wants to commit adultery on his wife, Stephanie McMahon, and get with Liv Morgan.
Okay.
And Dom has a problem with that. Stephanie clearly has a problem with that. And then it's just a whole shebang, and you're going to have to watch the movie to figure out how it goes.
All right, Tyler, your synopsis? Tyler doesn't like being put on the spot.
No,
that's why I love putting him on the spot.
My movie's ready for
any train of
Hollywood.
thought listening to him because he apparently he's thought about this.
It would be a great
would
movie
you like to go
if you got
past?
the right person to write it.
Would you
Well,
like to
it'd be
go
an
through your
action
cast? Your cast was Randy Orton as your lead.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes as the best friend. It was Alexa Bliss as the love interest, and your villain was John Cena.
It's a pretty good movie.
That's a pretty good movie.
It's more realistic.
You just
Mine
gotta
probably
pick-
won't make the market, but
You don't necessarily have to go in depth like he did, but is it going to be a romance, a comedy, an action movie?
Maybe action horror.
Action horror. Ooh. John Cena is like a horror movie villain?
No, but the other three. I mean, come on, you could put John Cena in there.
Yeah,
As
but
the
he's
villain.
Yeah, but he's going to be the villain. So he's got to be the one doing like the horrorizing. Is that the word? Horrorizing?
Grinch was.
Okay, fair enough. The main character and the villain, I guess you could say. So, all right, that works. So Randy Orton would be like the Grinch.
Well, wouldn't Cena be the Grinch? If he's the villain?
Well, Randy Orton is your lead.
Okay.
The Grinch was the lead in that movie, and he was the villain of that
If
movie.
it's an actual horror movie, I mean.
So John Cena's going to be a bad guy going
Yeah.
roar, roar, roar. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it for that. All right. I don't know how to do transitions for this.
pee is stored in the balls.
I don't think that's a scientific fact. I think I'm
What's
gonna
the
have.
bladder for?
Should we look that up? I think I'm gonna
Let's
look
put a
that
chart
up.
right here.
All right.
Sorry, right here, right in front of Tyler's face. I'll cup the
No,
balls.
it's not. It's. I didn't say do a
No?
science experiment.
All right.
I didn't say we're doing a science experiment
All
right
right.
now. All right, my next category for you guys will be: what WWE superstar would you think are best at these sports? So they don't have to actually be good at these sports. It's just who do you think would be the best at these sports? Okay, you both get to decide. Football. Who do you think in the WWE would be the best at football?
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil? Okay.
Shit.
All right.
That's actually good. I wasn't thinking anything like that, you know.
If you want me to throw some people out there, I could throw some people out there and you can pick from them, but if not, it's up to you. You get to decide.
Are we allowed to pick the obvious ones?
Yeah, obviously.
No
Brock
shit.
Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar?
He did make it to the NFL for a
Okay.
week.
So I was thinking more along the lines of Bronson Reed. I was thinking Bronson Reed. He's still young. He's still got it.
No, they probably wouldn't accept it.
I think Roman Reigns is a little past his prime at this point, so I don't know if Roman Reigns would really
How
make
old
it.
is he?
Probably like 37, 38 at this point. So
we're talking about like right now,
Right-
not like all
no,
like not
right
like in
now.
their prime. Oh, all right. I'll change my answer then.
I mean, you could still kind of pick. I guess you could do
No,
in your
Titus
prime
O'Neil,
Titus
I mean-
O'Neil if you want. You could do Roman Reigns in his prime if you want. Brock Lesnar in his prime would probably be a really good answer too. But I mean, we already seen that tried and tested. It didn't work too well. Pat McAfee. It's my answer. Pat McAfee. Well, actually, right now I don't know.
I'm gonna go
about
with
that.
Montez Ford.
Montez
As
Ford.
a kicker? No, I see him getting away with it as a kicker.
You think he could still
Possibly
be
right now, yeah. I think that's the only position at his age you could come back and keep playing.
At what is Pat McAfee like 43?
I couldn't even tell you.
Actually, he's
I bet
probably younger. He's probably like 41.
I bet he could still kick it through the uprights. I
That's
bet,
what
like
I'm
that's
saying.
not a skill that you really lose until your body starts breaking
Well, he
down
was
on
a
you.
punter.
If
He
you
just
can't-
boots
Oh,
it.
he's a punter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say,
I don't really
even
watch
with,
football.
Even
Well-
with field goals, it's easy, but it isn't.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to kick a couple. They don't always go through.
Punting's probably actually a little bit harder to come back from at that age than kicking.
Yeah, you could pull
Because
it.
you really gotta boot that shit up
Yeah.
in the air. Kicking,
Yeah,
you
man.
get a little less distance, but it's still same like.
Do you think he'd still be able to do his like trick plays?
You mean the fucking...
I mean,
do
if,
you
it's,
think he-
if there's nobody there, yeah, but
Alright.
The
probably not.
onside
He
kick
probably can't
that
run
he
the way he
recovered?
used to.
All right, basketball. I think you already, Jake. I think you already said it.
Montez Ford.
Yeah, I think that's the obvious answer.
Yeah, he'd be,
What
yeah.
was your obvious answer?
Pretty good too.
I was definitely thinking Gunther. With the height
Gunther?
of Gunther. as a center. If he has a little more agility, I mean,
I kind of picture him as the guy at like LA Fitness everybody's laughing at when he tries to touch a basketball. Look at this fucking guy.
I think I have a category for him coming up afterwards, but for now, basketball. Who do you have? If you want to pick Gunther, you can pick Gunther. No. Are you sticking with Montez Ford?
Yeah, I'll stick with Montez Ford.
I think that is the best answer. That was the first thing that, when I made this category, that was the first thing that popped into my mind. He's got those hops. He could get up there.
He's he's
I
athletic.
haven't seen him try to shoot. It's definitely not going to be John Cena. If you saw at Fanatics Fest him trying to shoot the basketball,
Oh, no,
it
Cena.
did not go too well.
I can't think of.
Come on, you got to just throw someone. You just throw Gunther back out there.
Then we should just keep Gunther.
All right,
I'll keep
All
him.
right. Baseball.
Baseball.
Who do you think would be the best at baseball?
Ooh. How many categories do you have of sports?
I have one more after this. One more category.
Hockey.
Nope.
Soccer.
Nope. Guess baseball
Alright.
for now, and you'll see the next category when it comes.
I'm gonna say Logan Paul.
I was gonna say Logan Paul. I was just gonna say Logan Paul.
That's not a terrible answer.
I was just gonna say Logan Paul. But I was trying to do a full lap around the roster.
I'm trying to think
Baseball.
of anyone else that would.
No, I
possibly-
just thought about catcher, outfielder. Like,
I think you probably hit.
that
I think
too.
So too. I think AJ used to play baseball, but at his age now, I don't know how competitive he'd be at baseball.
You just gotta hit home runs, jog the bases.
That's pretty easy.
What about playing the field?
Fucking thing's coming in at
What
103
position
miles
do you
per hour.
think AJ would be able to play on the field?
At his age, catcher.
I don't know. His knees might not take
I
it
don't
for
even
that
think you can go
long.
9 innings. Forget 162 games. I don't know.
Yeah, I
For
don't-
baseball, fucking, I don't even know, dude. You took
Designated
Logan Paul. I was
hitter?
gonna say Logan Paul.
He'd be DH,
I think
maybe.
I think if we count like softball in there, I think Tiffany Stratton. Last category, MMA.
I didn't even think about that.
Who would be the best at MMA in the WWE?
I'm obviously
Brock
not.
Lesnar.
CM Punk,
No,
obviously.
I'm obviously not choosing the defeated.
I mean, you could pick Brock. I'd kind of go away from like the actual MMA fighter realm. Like, don't say Matt Riddle, don't say Ronda.
I forgot about Matt Riddle.
I'm talking like WWE superstars that you think could be competitive in MMA if they tried. Obvious answer again, Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul.
I didn't think we were able to use the second person twice.
You
so
can
I
if you
wasn't.
want. If you want.
Well, he'd be.
But this was the category where I would have put Gunther in. I think right now in the UFC heavyweight division, I think Gunther could actually fit pretty well in there.
I don't know if he can throw fast enough hands.
None of them do in the heavyweight division.
But
Fucking
that's
give me,
also why I just said he could stand in the middle with his hand in the fucking air and just sit there and get lobs all day long.
Who do you got, Jake?
Give me Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura, even at his age.
All right, fine. Give me LA Knight.
LA Knight? Okay. I don't know. I
Give me
guess.
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable, that's a good answer. I didn't even think of that.
He could grapple.
I didn't
He's still
even
in
think
great
of that.
shape.
That's a good answer.
How old is Chad Gable? Like 36?
Not that old.
No, he's got to be like 35 right now. That
gotta
wasn't
see.
too much. Not too far
Chad
off.
Gable
but
age.
I think it's 35. It's got to be 35.
40 years old.
There's no way.
39. But he's turning 40 soon.
Well, he did spend a lot of
Soon
his
enough.
life trying to get the Olympic gold. So
He looks good. Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
definitely
can say
doesn't look like he's 35.
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, that's a good one too.
Oh,
the
right
UFC
now?
tried. The UFC tried to pay Kurt Angle a lot of money to get him to fight Randy Couture back in the day. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
So
He turned that shit down.
transition time. All right. Blind rank these WWE superstars from 1 to 5.
Oh, these are cool.
So you both get to rank them on your own scales. You don't have to follow each other. You can just do it on your own scales. If you want to copy each other, go right ahead. I really don't care. All right. Rank number 1, or at least the first person, Kevin Owens.
And this is 1 through 5?
1 through 5, Kevin Owens. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Kevin Owens really throws.
There's only
us
like
for a
2
loop.
numbers you could put here. But
Kevin
you don't know
Owens.
what he's going to throw out. Give me 3.
3. All right, Tyler.
4.
4. All right.
I respect Kevin Owens.
Next up, Randy
those-
Orton.
Was it 3?
Of course, you motherfucker.
Was it 3 and 4 you were
He's-
thinking of
yeah,
for the 2 numbers?
Yeah.
So you have 3 filled. You have 4
1.
filled. Randy Orton.
1.
Yeah, okay, Tyler's got 1.
2.
2. Okay. Dominic Mysterio.
5.
5.
Instant 5s. Instant 5s.
No
Jeez.
fucks given.
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
I'm glad. No,
Seth,
I'm not.
Seth Rollins.
2.
2? Okay. Jake?
1.
1. Okay. Now, for your number 3 and your number 4, we have Otis.
I'm in.
My list
I'm
is
kind of
perfect.
in.
Yo,
I'm in.
My list is perfect.
That's pretty. I don't know. I'd put
we're
Dom
both-
over Otis. Come on, let's be serious. If we're going serious,
In likeness?
Other than that.
no, we're going like who's the best wrestlers. Like, what'd you think we were doing?
Favorites. That's why.
Oh, well, I was just going with like. Well, you could have done your.
You
own
said
favorite.
your own
If that's-
thing, so
if
I
that's
did
Well,
your
he's
own-
favored in the other direction more than Otis
You
is
like
an hater.
Otis? You like Otis more than Dominic Mysterio?
I'd rather see Otis do the worm every single fucking night he's on TV than Dominic Mysterio.
Wow. All right. Well, I can say you both had Randy Orton and Seth Rollins at your 1 and 2. And then you both had Kevin Owens and Otis at your 3 and 4. And then both had Dom at 5. So, that's a good segment. All right. We're not doing any more of those today. We don't want to wear that segment out. All right.
Could be good.
Can you guess these wrestlers' annual salaries? So, this is by 2024. This is just the best
okay.
information that I could find at hand.
Somebody's
So-
gonna get smoked.
If I was wrong about any of this information, correct me in the comments, but this is just what I could find, their 2024 salary.
Don't be a keyboard warrior,
Roman Reigns.
please.
Roman Reigns.
In 2024?
In 2024, how much money did Roman Reigns make for his base salary? Not endorsement deals, not sponsorship deals, just the base salary that WWE paid him.
12 million.
12 million?
He wasn't a champion?
He was he lost his title to Cody Rhodes at the beginning of the year.
9 million.
9 million? Lower. Try again.
7 million.
7 million? Lower.
Was it 3?
Higher.
6.
Nope. You're 5. $5 million. Roman Reigns got paid $5 million last year. Seth Rollins.
6 million.
6 million?
2.
2 million? Right in between. Try to find a number in
4.5?
between.
4.
Nope. Lower.
3?
3. 3 million. $3 million for Seth Rollins. Now, here comes the one where you guys are going to be like, what the hell? Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's salary from last year, 2024.
200K.
Yeah, 350,000.
Jake was closer with $150,000. $150,000 he got paid last year in 2024. Now, this is the one, Rhea Ripley. Can you guess how much Rhea Ripley made last year? Remember, Roman made 5, Seth made 3, Braun Breaker made $150,000. How much did Rhea Ripley make?
4.
600K.
400K and 600K.
I was gonna say 4 million,
and
but
you had 600K.
the way you made it
Jake
sound-
is so much closer.
800K.
Lower.
500.
550?
Lower.
Oh,
350.
Lower.
less than
200.
150,000.
$250,000. Rhea Ripley made $250,000 last year. She was the face of the
crazy.
women's division, and she made $100,000 less than Braun Breaker in his debut year. I think that's disrespect to Rhea Ripley. She deserves like at least $1 million.
She had the title, so I mean, she would have got more money as a champ.
Yeah, she should have gotten more money. I mean, she got endorsement deals and sponsorships, but I'm talking base salary from the WWE. $250,000 is insane. Now, lastly, Cody Rhodes.
$1.5.
$1.5 million. Remember,
It's gotta be like 3 million.
Roman made, you nailed it, $3 million. Cody Rhodes made $3 million last year. This just shows that Rhea Ripley needs to get paid more, in my opinion. All right, I guess we're all in agreement with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you were stuck in the woods for 1 month, what 3 WWE superstars would you take with you and why?
Stuck in the woods with 3 superstars.
If you were stuck in the woods with 3 WWE superstars,
For
who
1
would you
month?
take and why?
For a month.
1 month.
All right, John Cena, just because I could spend a month with John Cena.
Okay. Okay.
That's the first one. Honestly, I just pick my 3 favorites. I get to hang out with John Cena, Seth Rollins, and fucking The Rock for 3 days. I'm in.
3 days.
And they have no choice but to talk to me and hang out with me, dude.
I don't even know if there's anyone that could help you in WWE. Like, so who would be someone like survival instinct?
That's what
I'm not
trying
even
to
worried.
think
As
of.
long as I have water, I'll fast. I'll
take my chances with Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
You just want to hang out with Matt Riddle.
No, if we have to defend ourselves, I'm taking any type of...
Dude, I got Cena, The Rock, and Seth Rollins. Nobody's fucking with us, dude.
What?
The Rock, they're going to turn around and run away. No matter what animal or figure it is. Seth Rollins is going to come in and fucking curb stomp you. And John Cena's going to sneak up behind you. You can't even see him. Come on. He's invisible. He's fucking John Cena. Let's be real. Let's really be real.
Jake isn't sitting here as a 23-year-old. He's sitting here as a fucking...
As a 21, 11-month, 3-week, and 6-day-year-old.
As his 12-year-old self.
Turn 22 tomorrow.
All right, Matt Riddle.
Word?
Yeah. Bro's in shambles
Do I
over
want
who's
to
going to
take anyone out there?
Oh, you know what? So, alright, so where are these woods located? How deep are they?
I'm taking Dominic Mysterio.
So you could... Okay, I already know where you're going with that.
Randy. I'll take Matt. Yeah.
Okay,
Matt, Randy.
Matt, Randy, and Dom.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
you need
real quick.
you need two people to help you hide the body?
No. But watching them do WWE moves until he is no more and just toss his body aside into the wall.
Who, Dom?
Yeah.
You hate him?
Yeah, man.
Real quick, how deep are these woods? Like, there's like no service. Like, these are woods. Like, these are off the
you're
grid.
lost in the woods.
All right,
like
so-
you need to get like a helicopter will come and find you.
Oh, okay.
in a
All right.
month.
So it might just be me and like Alexa Bliss or whatever. No. That's cool.
I was going to say that shit, but I'm not.
We'll stick with the third guy.
Stick with the people.
I'm not gonna let the intrusive thoughts win.
All right.
Forgive me.
WWE all-time draft. You each get 5 people to choose. Can be anyone. You get 5 people all-time to choose from. Who can make the better draft? You get.
Do we go back and forth?
Back and forth.
Do we get like flip a coin? Who goes first?
If you want to flip a coin, we can flip a coin. Pick.
Give me tails.
All right. You good with that? Heads or tails? Alexa, heads or tails?
Okay. You got tails.
John Cena.
John Cena. All right. This will be a snake draft, by the way. So he's gonna get the next 2.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Greatest all-time... Like,
It's your all-time WWE draft, and then the people at home are gonna pick whose draft they liked better.
Give me the GOAT, man. But you got 2 now. You can make moves here. Come on, you already know. You already know. You know one.
well,
All time, you can pick anyone you want.
my all-time, then Randy has to go first.
Randy at number
Yeah.
1. All right, number 2.
All-time?
Jake's over there making love to the fucking microphone. Oh my god.
How far back are we able to...
All time
Oh, I forgot
means
about the Undertaker.
you could pick freaking Bruno Sammartino if you want. Buddy Rogers.
Come on, I got Cena. You got Orton and
Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar. Okay. Your number 2 pick?
that shit was weak, bro. For number 3, come on. Wait, so do I get now 2 in a row or no?
You get 2 in a row now.
Oh, buddy boy. Give me Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. And now your number 3?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. So you got John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold. You got Randy, Brock, and
Give me
yeah.
Taker,
Taker. And then your number 4?
Triple H.
Triple H. All right, Jake, your
Ooh.
final pick.
All right. I got John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's a fire list right there.
Give me Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. All right.
Ric Flair.
Oh, wait, no, wait. You
I
had
don't want
one,
him anyway.
Wait, you had
Fuck
one
that
more
guy.
pick, actually.
I know. Fuck him. I don't want Ric Flair. You can have his ass. John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan. John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan. You gotta end this shit with a bang, brother. Brother.
Yours is like Mount Rushmore right now. Yours is literally Mount Rushmore. There's one more guy that I'd put on Mount Rushmore if you had to
Cena.
change about that you guys haven't picked.
Rock, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan. Who did you have? Well, you got Randy Orton.
He's got Randy, Brock, He's got
Undertaker.
and then Triple H.
Oh, alright. Alright. You know, we need some young, fresh blood in there. Give me the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
That's who I thought you were going to pick. I've been waiting to hear that name for like the last 4 picks. And your number 5? It's your last pick.
Well,
You already said Ric Flair,
Yeah.
but you could change that if you want. It wasn't an official answer yet.
I don't think there's anyone else of the new time. Seth Rollins
Do you want Seth Rollins?
over Ric Flair? Sure.
All right, and you get Seth Rollins. All right, leave it in the comments below. Who do you think had the better draft? I think I knew. I mean, one is literally the Mount Rushmore, and then one's like the Mount Rushmore 2.0. So I don't know, Tyler. I think I might give my vote to Jake. He's got
That's
literally
fine.
the Mount Rushmore. You've got like the second tier. If there was like a second Mount Rushmore behind Mount Rushmore, that'd be yours. Like the next best presidents, they'd be like yours, back behind Mount Rushmore. We have, I think, a couple categories left. All right. Can you guess the tallest WWE superstars ever? Top 5. Just start throwing names out there.
The Great
both of you.
Khali.
The Great Khali, number 4.
What's the name of
The animal? He was 7'7".
Omos.
Omos, that's number 3.
No, I know the number 1 guy.
I'm trying to remember his name too. I'm probably never
He
gonna
wore
get
a
it.
suit.
Yeah, he went up against the Undertaker, right?
He was fucking massive.
Oh,
like
you guys have it.
7'7".
You guys have it, dude.
Fuck.
Try and think of the other 2 names. You got number 2 and number 5 too after that.
No.
Omos was 3, Great Khali 4.
There's 2 still?
There's number 2, number 5, and number 1.
And the guy we're thinking about is clearly number 1.
Yes, I can tell you that. He is number 1.
The zombie,
animal.
the beast, the green goblin.
There
Oh.
are 2 pretty obvious ones that you're missing that aren't that guy.
The Big Show.
Number 5. You're missing a super obvious one in number 2. Long time ago.
Well, it's the Big Show.
Not,
Kevin Nash.
Nope.
Diesel?
Nope.
No.
That's the same guy.
Oh.
It's not anyone in our
He's
generation.
Diesel.
Not anyone in our generation.
Well, number 1 isn't either.
No. But this guy is farther before that guy.
Really?
Yes. By about 10 years.
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant is number 2.
Oh.
Jake is clearing
I
this
forget.
list. All right.
And I'm
can't-
coming to a halt. I
and
don't
number
think I know
1
his name.
It is
It's not like an American name, right? It's pronounced
no
differently?
I mean, there's a normal last name and then like an adjective for a first name.
Starts with an S, doesn't it? There's
No.
an S involved, you know? I don't know. I'll be like, oh, when I hear it, but I'm not going to get it.
Does he have a
They
nickname?
both start with the same letter and the letter is G.
Great.
Nope. What's another word for tall?
Giant.
Giant?
Giant Gooner. Giant Gooner. Giant.
Gonzalez?
Giant.
No.
Yeah. It's
Giant
the Giant Gonzalez. He said the Giant Gooner.
Yeah, I don't think I would have got Giant Gonzalez.
No, I just...
Giant Gonzalez. That makes sense. No,
Alright.
that's starting to come back to me.
Yeah, so it was Giant Gonzalez at 1, Andre at 2, Omos at 3, the Great Khali at 4, and then Big Show at 5. Technically, number 5 was this basketball player that wrestled in the WWE like 2 times in 1999. I didn't count him, so I skipped him and went straight to the Big Show. So, what the hell was that? All right. Can you guys guess where these wrestlers are on the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500 of 2024?
They're going to say right now. Where are they
No.
right now?
So, yeah, in the world. You got to tell me what country they're in currently. No. What position did they fall on the PWI Top 500 wrestlers of 2024? So this is a list of the best 500 wrestlers in the world from 2024, and you guys are just going to guess where these guys were ranked in that list.
500?
500. So I don't expect you to nail these numbers, but if you get
I
close,
didn't
I'm
even
just
know
going
there
to
was
give you the answer.
500 pro wrestlers in the world like that aren't like have the singlet on in the headgear.
Yeah. All right. Randy Orton. Where do you think Randy Orton was?
This is as of last year.
As of last year, 2024.
I'm going to top 500 as of last year.
Top 500. Where do you think he fell on top 500? Don't look at my screen.
I'm staring off into space.
I'm going to go with like 46.
46?
Yeah.
What's your guess?
Fuck.
Throw a number out there.
69. 46.
57.
57? Tyler was closer. The answer was 55. He fell at 55.
Right in the middle of our two numbers. That's pretty good.
All right. You ready?
55, damn.
Joe Hendry.
Oh, God, this fucking
As
guy.
of 2024.
As
Dude.
of 2024,
Probably
Joe Hendry.
Probably like
12.
fucking 28.
12, 28. Jake was closer. 51. He placed 4 spots higher than Randy Orton did
Which
last
is
year.
absolutely ridiculous. And Randy Orton beat him with one move.
Yeah. All right. Cody Rhodes.
1.
3.
Jake was correct. He nailed it. Number 1. He was the number 1 wrestler of 2024.
Fuck him.
Logan Paul.
22. Check that. 32. Split the difference. 28.
28.
Final answer. 28.
17.
Final answer.
17, 28. 17, 28. It's almost there.
Close enough.
He almost got that. No, 37.
Ooh.
Wow.
He placed 37. And finally, The Miz.
Oh.
Where did The Miz place in the top 500 wrestlers?
He's placed on.
He's in the top 500.
You didn't think he was top 500?
When was the last match?
I'm-
He's the Miz and he's awesome.
Can I just give you... I'll give you guys a little hint. I thought he was going to be a lot higher.
Like better?
Yes. He was
213.
He was one of the lowest ranking WWE superstars on the list. Like, this didn't just do WWE, it was every company in the world. It was like him and Karrion Kross, which were like the lowest ranked for WWE superstars. I'll give you that hint. What are your guesses?
210.
210?
305.
281.
That's
He was
disrespectful
ranked
as hell.
281
That's
in the world.
crazy.
He was, I think, the third lowest ranked WWE superstar behind like Karrion Kross and like one other person that I don't
Akira
remember.
Tozawa.
No,
That's the
I think
other name.
Akira was higher.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
All right. I have 2 more categories left for you guys. Who were the champions in the WWE 10 years ago? Technically yesterday, because I did this yesterday, but I'm sure it's the same as today. 10 years ago today in the WWE. So this would be June 23rd of 2015.
10 years
Who
ago.
was the WWE champion?
10 years ago?
10 years ago, who's the WWE champion? I'm going to go through each one and you're going to tell me for all the titles. Okay? There are 5 titles at the time. I'm going to go through each one. WWE champion, who was it?
John Cena.
Incorrect.
Fuck. Wait, let me do the math here.
You guys can just throw out answers whenever you
Ooh,
think of
I
one.
know, it was Randy
there's
Orton.
there's no strikes or anything, so just throw out names. No.
No? Daniel Bryan?
Nope.
Was it Seth?
It was Seth. Tyler got it.
Really?
It was Seth
Oh,
Rollins.
you know,
He had
yeah.
just cashed in Money in the Bank, and he was about 3-4 months away from busting his knee. IC champion at the time, the Intercontinental champion. You're never going to get this one, so I might need to start giving you hints if you start going too far off track.
Damian Sandow.
No.
Is it a mid-carder like Damian Sandow?
He never won the world title.
Santino.
Nope.
If I'm never going to get it.
I see.
He wore a singlet.
I don't know. I think I know.
Biggie.
Who,
Nope.
Fuck. Excuse my
did he
French.
hold the IC title?
Just throw it out there. There's
Fuck.
no strikes. This
Rusev?
isn't. No.
This guy.
There's no strikes. Just keep on throwing names out there.
Cesaro.
No, he wore a
Nah, he
singlet
didn't wear a singlet.
and he was bald.
Gold
Big
Dust.
Show.
Nope. That's who I thought you guys were going to say first when I said singlet. And then when I said bald, I knew someone was going to say it, but no, it was not the Big Show. It was a bald guy in a singlet. He had a very popular catchphrase at the time, too.
Was it Ryback?
It was Ryback.
Oh,
Tyler is 2 for
shit.
2.
More.
The U.S. champion.
Was that Rusev?
No, it was not. It was a couple of months before. The U.S. champion in 2015.
John Cena.
Nailed it.
Fuck, I should have said it. I was
Nailed
like the
it.
spinner belt.
All right. Tag team champions in 2015. I don't think you're going to get it, but I will give you a hint, and then one of you is probably going to get it pretty quickly once I give you the hint.
2015.
2015. Start throwing names out there.
The
so that-
Hardys.
Team Hell No.
No.
The Usos. That's how no it was. You didn't have to
Let's
say
say...
no.
No, yeah, it wasn't the Usos.
2015.
Primo Nepico. Los Matadors.
Nope. But you're getting closer. It's that generation.
Oh, was it Kalisto?
No.
No. I don't even know if they ever won it. I think they did.
Let's say that the name has been mentioned on this podcast today. One of the people in this team has been mentioned on this podcast. It's an obscure name. Jake used it as an answer for one of the earlier questions on this.
Big E and Dolph Ziggler.
Nope.
They won the tag titles, didn't they? Actually, I don't know. I knew they were a faction. They were together. The wheels are turning, boys.
Tag team champions. He said one of the guys in this tag team earlier in the podcast.
It wasn't like Miz and Mizdow.
No.
Was it a tag team or was it like two guys that joined up?
It was a tag team.
Was it Sheamus and...
Nope.
No.
Jake said that he would be a good football. Jake said he would be a good football player.
primetime players?
Primetime players.
No way.
You got the primetime players, and now, lastly,
Who were
you guys-
they?
They were Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
Oh.
You don't remember the primetime players?
Make the moves, make the moves, make the
Dude,
$1
they're
million
OGs,
moves,
bro.
And now we have our Divas champion, who was the Divas champion in 2015. There are really only 3 answers that you can give to this
AJ
answer.
Lee?
No, that was one of the. No.
Brie Bella.
Nikki
Bella.
Yeah, there you go. Why did you say Brie first? Come on, dude.
I don't know.
I
I
said there
was
were
watching that
3
triple
answers.
threat the other night, actually.
Those were the 3 names that I thought you guys were going to say. AJ Lee, Paige, and Nikki Bella. If there were going to be 3 names, I thought those 3 were going to be the names. Why'd you throw Brie out there?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I
She's
still
won it like
got it right.
once. All right. Last question of the podcast. It's last question time. Woo-woo.
Ring the bell!
All right. You get paid $50 per chop from Gunther. How many chops are you taking? $50
I'm losing skin,
per
bro.
chop.
I'm losing skin.
How many chops are you taking? We always do our predictions for how many chops Gunther's going to land in a match. If you get paid $50 per each chop, how much are you getting paid?
I'm gonna say 30 chops.
30 chops?
Yeah, I get $1,500.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh man, you're losing skin. I chopped myself when I wrote this. Like I just slapped myself on the chest. I lost breath. Like my heart felt like it skipped, and that was just myself chopping
How big
myself.
is his fucking that mid?
Actually,
of
I don't know.
Gunther's?
I can't
How
judge.
big
How much
is
it
that
hurts.
mid of?
I'll probably say, regardless of how bad it is, at least 5.
At least 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, give me like 4. Let me get like $200. Let me get out of
$200?
there. You know,
Yeah.
might have to go to urgent care or something.
If the price changed, if I brought the price up to $100, would you do more, or would you still?
Oh yeah, I'm taking 10 chops. I'll take my grand walk away.
You're taking $1,000.
Yeah.
If I went up to $100, does that make you want to do more or less?
Or chops or chops?
No, it's all chops on your chest. Each one has to hit the meat of your chest.
Fuck it.
You're doing.
We're getting bands.
If you're doing 100, if I put it at $100, you're going on.
I'll do like 10. Yeah.
What if I went? Well, I feel like if I go any higher, then you're actually going to go with less chops.
Yeah.
What if I went with less money? What if I went to like $25 per chop?
I ain't doing it for $25.
You're not. $50 is like your minimum.
Yeah, like that first chop is
I'll probably
gonna
do 4 chops.
sting.
Get $100.
No, I'm
Should we
not.
just chop each other right now to figure this out?
Let me start warming that hand up.
How powerful is
Why
this
don't we
chop
both
gonna
get
be?
Justin and just leave?
I don't think
Well,
it's.
I asked
I don't
the
think it's
question.
as hard as you could possibly chop, right? It's like 70%, right?
Yeah, it would be like his normal chops. It would be like normal
Like a
Gunther
normal
chops.
chop. Like,
yeah,
what
just
is
a
that the
normal
fuck?
Gunther chop. Like what he hits everyone with, you know? The ones that turn people inside out and make them do backflips.
Like, I
Those
don't
are
know how to.
No,
That's
I'm
what I
telling
do.
you, no, I'm not taking no more than 10 for $100 a piece.
If it's $100, I'm taking 10. If it's $50, I'm you know what? Fuck it. I'm still taking 10. I'm
No.
taking 10 either way.
No, I'm 4 or 5.
I'm
4 or
probably
5.
with you. I'm probably not taking a single chop if it's only $25.
Yeah, no. If it goes to 25, I don't think I'd. Maybe
Do
I
we sound
take.
like right now? There's people out there that would take a chop for free.
I'd probably take
From
a chop. No,
Gunther?
I'd
And
definitely.
we're not doing it for money.
In the ring? Yeah, I'm taking a chop
No,
for free.
I would definitely take a chop for free. One
mean-
chop for free, yeah.
I
But
mean, you
like,
got a fucking
if we go into
bashed
like
over your head once.
if we
so-
go into like 2, 3, 4 chops, I'm gonna have to get some sort of money for that. Like one chop for free.
Some kind of financial
Some-
compensation.
Yeah, anything. Like whatever kind of medical bills I'm gonna have to pay that off, and then plus some on top of that.
What about a chop on your nuts?
One chop?
$1,000
Straight to the balls.
Nah.
Nah, that shit
More?
gonna hurt.
Less?
Yeah, that.
That shit's
How's he
putting
chopping
down.
you? How's
That
he
shit's
chopping
putting
you?
down.
Are you
Is he
sit-
chopping with the
are you-
side of his hand, or is he chopping like
Like-
flat?
like,
With
is
his
he-
flat, a
Flat?
chop. How he does the
Are
chop.
you like. Well, no, because the best chop would probably be something along the lines of standing, like, spread eagle, and him going straight up.
Are we moving the rod, or is
Chop.
the rod gonna take some of the
thinking you pull
impact?
your
No,
pants down,
everything
right?
All right, that's all I had for you
hurt.
guys.
This is how it ends.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Chopping balls.
Like I said, I don't know how to do transitions on this form of podcast, so. Do we have any more updates that we want to talk about before we leave? We're going to watch Monday Night Raw, not live reacting to it. CM Punk and John Cena had a pipe bomb promo the other night where John Cena recreated CM Punk's pipe bomb. It was pretty cool. Yeah, no, that's about it.
Aren't we partnering with Nike or something like that? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if we're allowed to say stuff like that. Definitely not. No.
That would have to
Hey,
get
but
cut.
Nike, if you wanna,
If you're in.
if anyone is in to sponsor us, we'll take a sponsorship from anyone. You could be
Well-
no.
Okay.
On
Anyone.
the topic of sponsorship, I would like to say something. As I was speaking about before, I'd like a sponsorship from the people. I
Yes.
would like some more subscribers. If you could tell your friends or family or anybody,
What he's trying
pull
to
up to
say.
the podcast.
What he's trying to say is like, share, and subscribe.
And the more you do so, the funnier the content will get. I promise.
And then if you guys comment,
You
we've been
will.
doing this on the we have been doing this on the
I'm being
WWE
withheld.
or we've been doing this on the MMA portion of the podcast. If you guys leave a comment, the top comment, the number one most liked comment on each episode, we will shout out your name and we will read your comment and we will discuss your comment. That is going to start now.
Oh, I thought we
So-
had already started that.
Well, no, I don't have anything pulled up
Oh,
for it.
okay.
And we
Alright,
haven't done a podcast in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll do that.
So now, starting now, next podcast, if whatever the top comment is, we are going to read it, read your name, and we're going to discuss your comment live on the podcast. Does that sound fair? Tickle, tickle! All right. I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
That was a fun, different thing than what we usually do. We used to do quizzes, kind of similar to what we just did. So if you want to go back, watch any of those quizzes. It's a little different than what we did here. That one was actually scored. This was just for fun, and we wanted to make some shorts because the shorts did really well. So if we could make a long-form podcast out of the shorts, and you guys are interested in checking this out as a long-form podcast version of the shorts that you probably already watched those, and now you're coming to this episode, to be fair. So thank you guys for wanting to see more of us. Thank you, Tyler, for coming.
I try.
Thank you, Jake, for coming. This has been the Hardcore and the Casual podcast. If you enjoyed, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Go check out the shorts. Like every one of them, retention time is key. So watch the shorts if you want to fall asleep with us on in the background. Maybe you'll dream about us.
or we'll watch you from the corner
Yes.
of your room.
We will be there with you at all times. So retention time is key. so
Tyler
please.
will not be. in the corner.
Tyler will
Tyler's
be gooning from home.
Tyler's contractually obligated to do what I tell him to do. So I have his signature and everything. I'm telling you.
He makes
all
he makes
falsified.
$1 salary per year.
Yes, whatever Tyler is told to do, he does. That is how that works, right, Tyler?
I get
And
all
soon
this.
enough, we'll be coming up on 2 years on the podcast, and we'll slap that George Washington right in front of you, $1 right there, just for you.
Tyler, for every dollar I make, you'll make 1 penny. How about that? Deal?
Boss makes $1. I
What do I
make a
get?
dime.
Yeah,
That's why
less
I shit
than a dime.
on
You ain't
company time.
You ain't making a dime.
Do I get
around
like
me.
25 cents?
Yeah, you can make the rest of it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. You were late.
What is the rest of it? You said he gets a.
I was late. You weren't even ready.
You were late. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe
You know-
I would have been ready if you were on time.
You know there was pubic hair on the pizza I ordered last night?
How do you know it was pubic hair?
It was either pubic hair or it was an African American male's hair. My best friend is African American. Was not African American. He's black. He's Haitian and Dominican. He's black. It was like his color hair or my pubics. So that's how I get that correlation. Because I have two different.
Okay.
I'll stop talking.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Jake. I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in or not.
I feel like that's good
Yeah,
and not disrespectful
Yeah.
whatsoever. You know.
it totally won't come back to bite you in the ass one day.
Nah,
Nah.
won't. At that point,
They're your
nothing-
friends.
Once I make it, at that point, nothing will be able to take me out. Unless,
Yeah, we'll have 1 million subscribers
I
by
will,
then.
I will not be attending any massage parlors, as you can see. That takes a lot out. I won't be doing any of that.
I don't know what that's. What is
Multiple athletes.
Where's the reference?
Their legacies has been the best kicker of all time. He's cooked because he was at the massage parlor asking for
Oh, okay.
asking for a little.
a little,
No,
a little happy ending. Yeah, okay.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I
I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
That's
a good-
out of hand. Everything you've said is perfectly
Well,
fine.
I
But
didn't-
what we said is out of hand.
No, it's called a good finish.
Okay.
That sounds worse than a happy ending.
No, because everybody knows what a happy ending is. Nobody knows what a good finish is. That could be anything from finishing a 5K to
A good finish.
having
I
a good
don't
night
know.
of margaritas and tacos with your wife. So
That doesn't sound like a good night in the morning.
Well, it'd be a
Chop.
good night until the morning. All right,
Yo.
thank you guys for watching the
Yo.
Hardcore and the Casual
Violated.
podcast. I've been Justin. That's been Jake. That's been Tyler. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Wrestling fans, if you want more content like this, then please click right here. Go under playlist and check out all the variety we have to offer. If you want a suggestion on where to start, click on this video right here. If you guys want to be up to date or communicate with us, check out our social media channels at That Casual HQ, and we'll see you guys soon. Stay casual.